neglect self-study and also the propagation of the teachings, noble teachings. So here in these groups, many members of this group are sharing their experiences, forwarding life-giving messages of achievers, and it's heartening to note that they follow the ground rules. More than a platform for spreading the noble ideas, the admin of this group, DVS Raju Garu, and his team have created a machinery to translate into action what the noble ideas to be brought. Swami Vivekananda wanted, I want to bring a machinery by which the noble ideas are brought to the doorsteps of common man. So now it should not Twitter or the WhatsApp group, but how it has to reach the common man. This you have to keep it in mind. For this, we need renunciation and service. Tyaga and Seva are the hallmarks of Indian society. This is what Swami Vivekananda says. So all of us, the members of this group, should understand that Swami Vivekananda wanted each one of us strive hard to make our country a great one. And now the time has come, and particularly this coronavirus has given us an opportunity to understand what is life, what are the duties of our life, what are, as a human being, what is our foremost duty. All those things to introspect, our time has come. All along.
Maharaj, you unmute Maharaj. You unmute Maharaj.
Okay. Now it's okay.
Yes, Maharaj.
Hello?
It's okay, Maharaj.
Is it okay?
Yes, Maharaj. Yes, Maharaj. It's okay, Maharaj.
Yeah. So this is an opportunity for us to think over the life and its aspects. Today is an important day. Master Mahashaya's birthday today. Recorder of Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. He has led an ideal householder life. Our Shastras mentions about the Paravidya as well as Aparavidya. Aparavidya is all the knowledge which we are gathering from outside source, whereas the Paravidya one by which we know that ultimate truth. So Master Mahashaya has taught us. Sri Ramakrishna made a fine the all renunciation monks like Vivekananda and others, as well as ideal householders also. Mahendranatha Gupta is one such an ideal householder. He has given us Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Today, most of you are leading the family life. I would like to point out this Sri Ramakrishna, what he has taught to the become an ideal householder by living in this world and how to be part of the society's development. Swami Vivekananda, while making the emblem of the order, this is what it says, the emblem of wherever Ramakrishna Math and Ramakrishna Mission is there, this emblem will be there. The wavy waters in the picture are symbolic of karma, the lotus of bhakti, and rising sun Gnana. The encircling serpent is indicative of yoga and the awakened Kundalini Shakti, while the swan in the picture stands for the Paramatma Supreme Self. Therefore, the idea of the picture is that by the union of karma, Gnana, bhakti, and yoga, the vision of Paramatman is obtained. This has been same thing in the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. Master Mahashaya records the teachings of Sri Ramakrishna. It is called 5 Commandments. I would like to tell these 5 commandments in this virtual meeting so that it will imprint on your mind. First one is Sri Ramakrishna. Master Mahashaya asked Sri Ramakrishna, Sir, may we fix our minds on God. Master Sri Ramakrishna. 1, repeat God's name and sing His glories. And second, keep holy company and now and then visit God's devotees and holy men. That is satsang. What you are doing now today, the virtual meeting is nothing but a satsang. The mind cannot dwell on God if it is immersed in day and night in worldliness, in worldly duties and responsibilities. Third, it is most necessary to go into solitude now and then and think of God. That means Nirjana Vasa, he mentions in the Bengali. To fix the mind on God is very difficult in the beginning unless one practices meditation in solitude. When a tree is young, it should be fenced all around, otherwise it may be destroyed by cattle. And to meditate, you should withdraw within yourself or retire to a secluded corner or to the forest. Fourth, and you should always discriminate between the real and the unreal. God alone is real, the eternal substance, all else is unreal, that is impermanent. By discriminating thus, one should shake off impermanent objects from the mind. Master Mahendranath Gupta humbly. How ought we to live in the world? Master Sri Ramakrishna. Do all your duties, but keep your mind on God. Live with all, with wife and children, father and mother, and serve them. Treat them as if they were very dear to you, but know in your heart of hearts that they do not belong to you. A maid servant in the house of a rich man performs all the household duties, but her thoughts are fixed on her own home in her native village. She brings up her master's children as if they were her own. She even speaks of them as my Rama or my Hari. But in her own mind, she knows very well that they do not belong to her at all. This is how. So we have to cultivate love for God, and at the same time we have to do selfless service. These 5 teachings are considered to be 5 commandments of Sri Ramakrishna. One is repeat the name of God. Second, keep good holy company. Third one, Nirjana Vasa, going to solitude. If not possible to go outside, in your house itself, you can sit quiet for some time and meditate on God. And fourth, Sadasas Vishara, that discriminate between what is real and what is unreal. And the fifth one is Nishkama Seva, or the selfless service or Karma Yoga. So these 5 aspects Sri Ramakrishna mentions. So also, as Sri Swami Vivekananda has mentioned in the emblem, here also the repeat God's name and sing His glories is the Bhakti Yoga, and to keep the holy company, as well as going into the solitude and meditate, it is nothing but Raja Yoga, and the discrimination between the real and unreal is nothing but Jnana Yoga, and do all your duties but keep your mind on God, live with all, with wife and children, father and mother, and serve them. Treat them as if they were very dear to you, but know in your heart of hearts that they do not belong to you. That is Karma Yoga. So these 4 Karma Yoga, the combination of all these, harmony of yogas, what Swami Vivekananda has preached, as nothing but is a reverberation or but as a repetition of what Sri Ramakrishna has told in the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna. So I request all the members, Awakened Group members, to read the Gospel of Sri Ramakrishna, so that we live our life. Foremost teaching of Sri Ramakrishna is the goal of life is to realize God. Ishvara Darshani Jeevaner Uddesha. The God realization is the main aim of life. This is the fundamental aim. To become a doctor, to become a teacher, all those things are the secondary ideals, whereas the first and foremost duty is to realize God. Because after 84 lakhs of human species, different creatures, we have attained this human body. So such a glorious human birth we have got, and taking this as human, the great boon of God, we have to strive to attain the goal of life, that is God realization. So I wish Sri Ramakrishna's Holy Mother Sharda Devi and Vivekananda's blessings be on of all of you, and be this formation day gives a new thinking in our life, so that we live fruitfully and how to learn from Sri Ramakrishna's teaching. Thank you, one and all.